Hey friends, today I wanted to talk to you about triceps. Our triceps, tri meaning three, there are three heads to the tricep. There's the long head, the lateral head, and the medial head of the tricep. Now, most often we're either going to be working the long head, which actually we do in both of these exercises. And the long head runs from, it detaches at your scapula, it inserts kind of right under that rear delt and runs all the way around the back of your arm and into your elbow. So the long head of the tricep works with elbow extension. It's very important that we know this because that will help us to line up the exercise a little bit better, okay? So a lot of the common mistakes I see people make with triceps is you see people doing their triceps with their arms pinched to their sides. Well, that doesn't actually really line up your triceps very well. Like I said, the insertion point is here, and so this is actually a better arm path for your tricep. So let's look at that in regards to the banded tricep extension. And both of these exercises, the rules that will apply to those that are working out on a cable machine at the gym. Same type of arm path, okay? And I'll show that later in this video. So first let's talk about the tricep extension. Now this is going to be hardest in the most contracted position of this movement. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set your band up to the top of the door frame. You're gonna hold it with a nice firm grip. And the further away we step, the more resistance we're going to get. So depending on your band and your tricep strength is where you're gonna determine where you're going to stand. So the most important thing is to be able to do this with good form. So grab your bands, and then what I want you to do is make a nice staggered stance for a little more stability. And then you're going to push your elbows back into position. You're gonna tighten up that scapula, lock everything into place, because after this, the only thing that should be moving is your elbows in that elbow extension. So notice I have a V with my arms. The bands are lined up with the arm path. And then usually the tempo I'll give you for this movement is a 1 count pause in that most contracted position where it's hardest there at the bottom. I just wanted to quickly show those gym goers what this tricep extension will look like on a cable machine. Now, my cable machine is a little shorter than a commercial cable machine, so I'm gonna show a seated version of this because it lines up a little bit better for me. But most people who do it at the gym, the cables you can put up high enough so that it lines up pretty well. For the arm path for this cross cable extension, you're going to want it to be coming down through that shoulder here, so lining up with your arms. So the first thing you're gonna do is think, okay, this is the arm path for the tricep extension. I need to line that cable up like that, reach over, grab the other cable. I'm going to set my upper arms back and locked in so that nothing is moving above the elbow, okay? So that upper arm should remain fixed and in this position, okay? And then a 1 count hold at the bottom. Okay, so one of the things I see in both the banded and the cable extension that people make a mistake a lot with is that they're moving this upper arm a lot, and this should be the only thing that's moving